Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sandy Merritt with Action Coach Bluegrass, and I want to welcome you to today's session where we're going to talk about thinking of starting a new business. I know we are in the middle of some very strange times, and none of us have ever experienced a pandemic before. So a lot of people might be thinking, oh no, this is not the time to start a new venture. But actually it is. There are several businesses that were started in a recession or a downturn. Most notably, CNN and Microsoft. So yeah, this could be a really good time to start a business. And at Action Coach Bluegrass, we're here ready to help you get it launched and make it successful. So throughout this training, you can expect some BFOs. A BFO is a blinding flash of the obvious. That's where you take a couple of things that you know and put them together and get a whole new world of ideas. So that's our goal today. Let's start off with knowing your why. Before you start your business, you want to know, what is your vision? What are your values? What are you going to bring to this business? How will this business support your life and your family? Do you have the time, the assets, the health, and the energy to do this? And of course, what is your product or service? What is it that you're going to sell? Knowing all of these things up front will go a long way to ensuring your success. And the first thing you're going to do is set some goals. Goals give you direction and give you focus. You have to know where you're going in order to get there. Goals are going to give you movement and momentum. If you know you're striving for a goal, you're far more likely to achieve it as opposed to, oh, I think I want to try something. And finally, goals determine the person that you will become. All of us should have goals both in our personal and professional life. They keep us on track. They build us into bigger and better people. Goals need to be SMART goals. They need to be specific. They need to be measurable. They need to be attainable. There need to be results. And there needs to be a time frame. The best example I can give you is when someone says, oh, I need to lose weight, I'm going to go on a diet. Well, that's not really a goal. I need to lose 5 pounds over the next 3 months, and I'm going to do it by watching what I eat and exercising. That's a SMART goal. There's a big difference. So it's got to be specific, measurable, attainable. There have to be results, and there has to be a time frame. Your product or service needs what we call a unique selling proposition. So you have to know, what is your unique selling proposition? And what I mean by that is, what is it about your product or service that is different from anything else that's out there? A successful USP is truly unique. It's exciting to your target market. It's something they haven't seen before. It's something that's going to get people talking. And it's something that can't be easily copied, or if it can be, it's obvious that somebody copied you. So we're really looking for something that doesn't exist today. In the marketing world, the rule of being first is very powerful. What that means is, if you are the first person to come up with that product or that service or that offer, people will remember that. Think about the moon landing. We know who the first man on the moon was. Who were 2 and 3? So the rule of being first can be very powerful for you. Before you build a marketing campaign, start off with a question: who? Who are you going to sell to? Make a list of who your target market is. What segments, what groups, age, gender, geographic area. Make sure you know who your customer is going to be. Are you going to be selling to businesses? Are you going to be selling to individuals? Is this a global service or product that you're offering? Or is this just something that you're going to do locally? And as I mentioned earlier, age and gender. Are you selling to women? Are you selling to children? Who is your market? Make sure you know who your customer is. And then the next step is you build a relationship with your customers. That's the heart of all marketing and sales. Relationships need very good communication, and that's where marketing comes in. A lot of people confuse marketing with advertising, Advertising is a part of marketing. Marketing starts long before a customer comes in the door and keeps going long after they leave. So your marketing, the first thing it's going to do is educate your customer. Here's why you need this product. Here's how to use it. And here's why you should get it from me. You want to inform your customer. You have these options, and here's the best one, and here's why. Marketing is going to increase your sales, because without sales, why are you in business? Marketing is also how you communicate with your customers. What do you have to offer? What are the prices? How do they get it? Marketing builds trust. Your customers need to get to know you, and you want to get to know them. In today's world, reviews are everything. They're easy to give and easy to get. So you always want to make sure that you're delivering quality products and services and top-notch responses to your customers. And then ask them for a review. Not only do they get to know you, but a wider audience will get to know you through reviews. You need to let people know, what products or services do you have available? What are the benefits to using that product or service? And in particular, getting it from you. What should they buy? If you are offering a full spectrum of solutions, what do they buy first? What comes next? What order do I get it in? Do I need to do this 3 months out, or do I need this tomorrow? And how to choose what's right for them. Your customer doesn't have the knowledge that you do, so it's up to you to guide them. And the most important part of this is, how do they buy from you? You've got to make it easy for people to buy from you. If you have a storefront, it's got to be accessible. It's got to be visible. People have to know where you are. If you're an online business, how do people get to you? Make sure they know how easy it is to find you. How do they pay? How do they choose products? How is it shipped? Make sure that it's very clear how people should buy from you. What you see now is half of a 10 by 10 marketing plan, for the simple reason that putting all 10 boxes up there wasn't readable. So put just 5 up to give you an idea. So we call this the 10 by 10 marketing plan because each one of these activities should constitute 10% of your effort and result in 10% of your leads. So together you would have 100%. So let me walk through these quickly. For each activity, you want to know who it is that you're going to be dealing with. What is it that you will offer them? Why they should buy from you? How you will get the offer to them? When you will do this? What is your investment in it? And the desired outcome. So if we look at activity 1, the who is going to be networking. We're going to go out to a networking event and talk to people. What will you offer them? In my case, I'm going to be offering business coaching. Why would they buy from you? Well, I'm the best coach out there. We're one of the biggest firms, and we have the most experience. We've been doing this for 27 years. How will I get the offer to them? I will be speaking at events. I will be doing introductions and lining up one-to-one conversations with people. When exactly will you do this? In this example, I put down that 4 times a week, I'm going to attend a networking event. My investment is going to be about $100 a month to do these networking events. And my outcome, I'm looking for 5 leads every month from going to these networking events. What you do over time, once you've got your 10 activities, is you're going to measure the outcomes. Remember our SMART goals? So we're going to measure how many leads we actually got out of these. And let's say that activity 3, phone calling, maybe I didn't, instead of getting 3 leads a month, I got none. But on my networking, instead of 5 leads a month, I got 8. I'm going to switch my resources from phone calls to more networking. So you're constantly going to measure your activities to see what works and what doesn't. In talking to your customers, 68% of people leave as a customer for one simple reason: perceived indifference. They think you just don't care. So you need to tell people what it is you're doing, how you're treating your employees, and how they know when you're open. This is critical in this pandemic time. People need to know what steps and procedures are you taking to keep them safe, to keep you safe, to keep your employees safe. They want to know how you're treating your employees. Have you furloughed people? Are you bringing them back? Do they have healthcare insurance? That's important to people right now. And it's really important to know when you're open. We are starting to open businesses back up. You've got to get the word out that you're available, and in what capacity. Reduced hours, reduced capacity, whatever it is. Make sure that you are communicating that to your customers. And remember, people buy from people. So always tell customers that you're here. Stay in touch with them. Be very sensitive to the current situation. There's going to be a lot of fear in the coming months. So make sure that you're being sensitive to that. Keep your communications brief. Our inboxes are flooded with emails. So short, sweet, to the point is going to be effective. Make sure that you use visuals, use pictures, use videos like this. A lot of words, people aren't going to read past the first or second paragraph. Ask people to follow you on social media, whether it's Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn or any others that you're using, and ask them to give you reviews. Feature different products and services. Shake things up. Don't do same old, same old. Introduce new things. Use some innovation. Or maybe if you're not introducing new products, feature different products over time. So maybe have a monthly special. This is another way to educate and inform your customers and let them know what you have available. And very importantly, tell customers how to reach you by phone, in person, email, reach out on social media. Make sure your customers know how to get in touch with you. I know this has been brief. I hope I've given you a few ideas, and I'm going to ask for your feedback. Please give us a Google review or a Facebook review. I'd love to hear from you. And finally, my offer to you today, if you're ready to get started, is a free 60-minute coaching session. We can talk strategy, we can work on your vision, your business plan, whatever it is you need to get that business off the ground. Action Coach is here to help you. My contact information is up there. I'm available by phone or by email. We have a number of events that we are hosting, complimentary to get everybody through this pandemic. If you go to actioncoachbluegrass.com, check our events link. And I also want to make an offer for Action Club. Action Club is business basics education. It's geared specifically to new business owners. I've encountered a lot of people. They make a great pizza. They are a wonderful personal trainer. They've never run a business. Action Club is for you. It's 7 sessions. We meet every other week for a couple of hours. I will warn you, there is homework, but it will pay off. And I would like to offer attendance at Action Club for a session. I'd love to have you join us for free. So I'm Sandy Merritt with Action Coach Bluegrass, and I wish you and your business great success, and I'd love to help you with that. Have a great day.